At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
Pahrump Nugget, Progressive Cash Drawings, Mystery Point Multipliers, Mystery Gift Days, Extra Cash for 4 of a kinds, Bingo, Bowling, Football, and Food Specials. Looking for constant action? Look no further. Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. News is also brought to you by the St. Therese Mission, a future venue for cultural and environmental events near Pahrump. Get involved. Visit us at sttheresemission.com or call 702-507-4172. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, an accident blocks traffic on Highway 160.
Grab a chair, some popcorn, and enjoy a free movie in the park.
And a variety show is held to benefit the Food for Thought program. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Monique Murphy. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
And good evening, everyone. It's Monday, July 9th, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Murphy for News 46.
This is just breaking. Deputies were called to a domestic violence call on Cajon Street near Kellogg. The call turned into a standoff with a man named Keith. Now, Keith is claiming to be the best friend of James Chafin, the person responsible for the murder of Officer Ian Deutsch back on April 26 of 2010. Keith has stated that he will take the deputies out and die just like his friend did. The suspect is currently inside of his home watching police through his window. We can confirm that SWAT has been called. And of course, we will have more on this story as it develops. Deanna O'Donnell is on her way to the scene right now.
2 vehicles collided Saturday afternoon at Blosser Ranch Road and Highway 160.
Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall & Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall & Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
A 2-vehicle rear-end collision occurred on Saturday afternoon at Highway 160 and Blosser Ranch Road. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue arrived on scene along with Nye County Sheriff's deputies and Nevada Highway Patrol. It appears that the white compact car struck the rear end of this black Mustang, spinning the vehicle around and hitting a stop sign. The young adult and the child inside the Mustang claimed only minor injuries in the accident. The other occupants of the other vehicle claimed no injuries. They were all checked out on scene. Traffic was blocked in all directions while the investigation was being conducted. Nevada Highway Patrol is conducting that investigation. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
A second 2-vehicle accident occurred yesterday afternoon in the intersection of Blagg and Simpkins.
A 2-vehicle accident occurred yesterday afternoon at Blagg and Simpkins in front of the Horizon Market. One vehicle being a truck and the other vehicle being a white sedan. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue medics checked out one occupant in the sedan upon arrival. Nye County Sheriff's deputies conducted traffic around the accident while medics checked out all occupants of both vehicles. All occupants declined to be transported. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
After 2 teens in Las Vegas last week allegedly drowned baby kittens in a bucket of water, a California man is in jail for allegedly cooking and eating cats. Jason Lewis Wilmer is being held in the Kern County Jail on charges alleging animal cruelty and using a pet or domesticated animal for food. Both charges are misdemeanors. Neighbors called sheriff deputies when they heard the cats wailing and screeching at the 36-year-old's house in Bakersfield, suburb of Oildale.
Well, the FBI protected people with malware by having them use certain servers to connect to the internet. Overnight, those servers were shut down to try to eliminate the malware. Reportedly, up to 250,000 people around the world were knocked offline because of the computer malware overnight. The malware lurked on millions of computers worldwide. It was the product of 6 Estonians who created it in Europe. It hijacked people's computers to turn them into advertising machines.
And folks, keep it here because we'll have more after this break.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
And welcome back. A ruling that Nevada's medical marijuana law is unconstitutional has put the issue before the state Supreme Court and has lawmakers again pushing to clarify how patients can legally obtain the drug. Recent raids in Las Vegas have resulted in contradictory rulings by 2 Clark County District Court judges, which has sent some of the pending criminal cases to the Nevada Supreme Court, which is expected to start sorting out the matter this summer. It's expected that the 2013 Nevada legislature, not the Supreme Court, will be the real battleground for spelling out what voters intended when they approved the use of medical marijuana in 2000 with a 64% majority.
The town board and advisory boards invite the public to an informal meeting tomorrow night at the Bob Roode Community Center. The meeting begins at 6:30 p.m. with free pizza. Come join in this event and get involved in your community.
Well, firefighters continue to patrol the Egan fire burning in and outside the South Egan Range Wilderness 9 miles southeast of Lund, Nevada, with ground and aviation resources as necessary. The fire remains at 7,238 acres and is now 90% contained. Isolated areas of smoke are expected throughout the interior of the burn area and may be visible to White Pine County residents until the end of July. The fire started at about 9:45 a.m. Saturday, June 30th. The cause is under investigation.
Eagle Scout is the highest rank attainable in the Boy Scouting program of the Boy Scouts of America since its introduction in 1911. The Eagle Scout rank has been earned by more than 2 million young men. The title of Eagle Scout is held for life, thus giving rise to the phrase, once an eagle, always an eagle. One local Boy Scout has finally earned his wings. 21 merits badges are required to earn your Eagle Scout. 13-year-old Kenny Young has earned a total of 42 badges. You may remember Kenny from late last year. He repaired and delivered 84 bikes to kids and adults all over the valley.
I can't thank the community enough for what they've done for me.
You spoke a little bit about the 20-mile hike, and that was the hardest.
On my quest to Eagle, by far the hardest thing I had to do was complete a 20-mile hike with a hiking merit badge. We hiked from Wheeler Wells to the Pahrump Nugget. It took me about 10 hours to complete. I don't think I'd ever felt so tired. My legs hurt so bad. I don't think I could have taken another step. Yeah, it was definitely an adventure.
That's a requirement, isn't it?
Yep, for the hiking merit badge.
You got so many different merit badges during this whole thing. I think, how many, 42?
Yeah, 42. I just got the number 42. I got 2 at the scout camp I just went to like a week and a half ago.
How old are you?
13.
Do you plan on staying with the scouting program?
I plan on staying it till as long as I can.
Your dad is a scout.
Yep, he got his Eagle Scout as well. I think he was 15 when he got his.
You moved out of the area now. You're in Vegas and you're continuing there. Tell everybody, other kids, would you recommend them getting involved in scouting?
I would highly recommend it. I can remember a few times where I injured myself and I was able to do some things to at least help the situation.
Do you think this helps you with life skills?
Oh, definitely. My dad's told me a few stories of people that he knows that own businesses and they go through the interviews and they say how many are Eagle Scouts, and one person stands up and they're like, hey, you're hired. After this, for every extra 5 merit badges you can get an Eagle Palm, and I already have enough merit badges for 5 more. So
This all began, especially with your project with the bikes. How many bikes total do you know that you gave out?
somewhere around 82 to 84, give or take.
Did you guys have leftovers?
Yeah, we had a little bit, and that was given back to the Sheriff's Department so that they can continue this.
Wonderful. I know Ben Golly and Rick Marshall had a lot to do with this.
Oh, yeah. Ben and Rick were a lot of help. Rick was at the board meeting when I announced that, so he gave me the card, and then I met with him and Sheriff DeMaio. And, I haven't heard anything from the people that I actually gave the bikes to, but I have heard a lot from other people that donated or that helped out with the project that really think that I helped the community.
You got a lot of recommendations and letters from, like, the governor.
Yeah, I was really excited to get some of those and to see that one of the people from the U.S. Air Force wanted to come out. That really got me excited.
You had him speaking here today, and he actually gave you an award, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Well, congratulations and good luck in the future.
Thank you so much.
Well then, Kenny, you are now an Eagle Scout. Congratulations.
Much more local news after the break. Please keep it here.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. News is also brought to you by Dr. George Leaks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
And welcome back to News 46. This Saturday night, grab some chairs, a blanket, and bring the family for movies in the park.
Our first kickoff is with the 4th of July weekend, or 4th of July celebration. Mm-hmm. We then have our next one will be at the Ian Duch Park, and then the one following that, the 21st, will be back here at this park, at Petrick Park, in celebration of the Pahrumps' 50th anniversary.
These are all free to the public, and we have quite an array of movies that are out. Can you give us a little schedule?
Yes. Well, tonight we're starting with Wrangle, as I said. Next week will be Transformers. The week after that, July 21st, is Happy Feet 2. Happy Feet 2. Then Journey 2 after that. We just selected Big Miracle to be on August 4th. Tintin. There you go. And then after that, and then Tooth Fairy 2. And the last movie, which is August 25th, is a mystery movie, so you got to come out and see what that is.
And are the rest of these going to be at Ian Duch Park, or are we going to be at Petrick and kind of alternating?
Petrick Park for the 21st for the 50th, and after that it'll all be at Ian Duch Park, Field 3.
And speaking of the 50th, that's what we're going to be here for, right? The 50th birthday party of the town of Pahrump.
Yes, it's a celebration of the 50th anniversary. We will have a booth, Park and Rec will have a booth, telling the people. We actually are going to have a questionnaire asking them what their favorite park is, what they would like to see in the parks. That's what our Park and Rec does. We hear the people, what do they want to see in the parks, what they'd like to have in the parks. And also we're going to be talking about the programs and the things we have going on now too.
And you guys are becoming more interactive, aren't you?
Yeah, we try and keep listen to the people. In fact, right next to us here in Field C, that's getting ready to be lit. It's going to have lights put up on Field C, so it gives more opportunity for soccer, baseball, or what other activities that can be done at night. So they're going to have this field lit up by October.
And that's something that the town of Pahrump just approved, and that's a big improvement, isn't it?
Very big improvement, not just the quality of the lighting that we're getting, but it opens up the field for more youth sports and all that, so keeps them busy.
Are we going to be looking at some more activities like this, free activities for the public to participate in and kind of give the kids something to do?
We're keeping in tune every year with what they call the movies at the park night. We're going to continue doing that. We're looking at other things we're going to try and interact, and we do have possibilities of maybe basketball courts going up, things like that in the other parks, so kids can come out and do more. Instead of having one basketball court here, we're going to have another one at another park.
And this Saturday's movie will be shown at Ian Duch Memorial Park. The movie will be Transformers.
It's a favorite of mine. Well, KPVM-TV has been overwhelmed with so many animal owners who have lost their dog after they were frightened away by the 4th of July fireworks. We know how losing your pet can devastate a family, so please visit KPVM's Facebook page if you have lost your dog, if you have found a dog, even if you have information regarding a lost or found dog. All of us here at KPVM-TV would love to reunite these living animals with their owners. You can send a description and photo of your lost pet, and we will gladly place it on our Facebook page. For more information, call 727-9400, extension 209.
And Craig Rowland from the Kiwanis Club invites the public to a special variety shown this weekend to benefit the Food for Thought program.
Correct. This is coming up on Saturday, July the 14th. Doors are going to open at 6 o'clock. The show is going to be at 7, and it's very inexpensive. It's $15 a person. If you have children under 12, it's only $7. We're going to have dancers, singers, comedians, and some musical interludes. So it's going to be a wonderful, as I say, old-fashioned event, and we're really looking forward. Now, what's happened is that the Scotty Winninger, who runs the Nye County Starlets and is also in charge of the Miss Nye County pageant, has volunteered her staff of performers to come, and it's to benefit the Food for Thought, which is part of the Kiwanis Club committee. So we're really looking forward to inviting you out and having you come and have a good time. Like I say, it's an old-fashioned variety show.
This is at the Nye Community Coalition building right there on Wilson and West Street.
Right, where the old man's school used to be. Right, exactly.
You can buy tickets ahead of time?
You can get tickets ahead of time. You can get them at the library or at the Chamber of Commerce. Or, if you're like me, you'll need to get them at the door.
And what time do the doors open and what time does the show begin?
Right. The doors open at 6 o'clock and the show begins at 7 o'clock.
And for more information on the Kiwanis Club show, call 410-2872. Again, it's 410-2872.
So, we might be seeing some more of that humidity that we saw last week in our forecast coming up. You're not liking that? Even a possible thunderstorm. But if you want to find out more about that, you're going to have to stick around for weather after the break. So please keep it here.
News 46 Weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 Weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Welcome back. Today we had sunny skies and a very high at 103 degrees. Our high is so high, in fact, that we do have an excessive heat warning in effect until about 10 p.m. on Wednesday. So keep that in mind. Wear loose-fitting clothing while outside. Cotton's always best. And if you do have to be outside for work or anything like that, try and take as many breaks as you can and drink plenty of water. Don't forget that. Winds coming out of the south-southwest at 5, our gusts at 11. Pressure is at 30.02. The UV index is at 10, very high. So remember the sunscreen as well, too. Don't forget that. Our humidity at 6% and our sunrise at 5:35 a.m. Record for today was 113 degrees back in 1943. Looking at tonight, we're going to have a low of 78 degrees, winds coming out of the north-northeast at 3 miles per hour, with gusts at 7, humidity at 12%, and our sunset at 8:04 p.m. Our record for tonight was 68 degrees back in 1938. Looking now at tomorrow, we're going to have a high of 110 degrees. That is going up for us quite a bit. Mostly cloudy skies. We're going to have a few clouds out there, but it's not going to bring us that much relief. The low is going to be 81 degrees. That was our high a while ago. Our winds coming out of the south-southwest at 4, gusts at 8, humidity at 9, and our sunrise at 5:36 a.m. UV index is going up to 11, extreme, to add to that heat and everything else we're going to be experiencing. Taking a look now at the 7-day forecast. Starting Thursday, we're going to have a lot of moisture in the air, more monsoon stuff going on. And you can see Friday, we're going to have double digits again for our high, but we're going to have higher humidity. So that's probably going to just cancel that out. We're not going to have much relief from any heat. It's going to be very muggy from Thursday to Sunday. We even have a chance of thunderstorms on Friday. Other than that, though, Tuesday and Wednesday, sunny skies. And then Monday, we're not having any chances of rain, but we are still going to see some clouds. So as you can see, triple digits with our highest high being on Wednesday at 109 degrees and our lowest low is going to be 71 degrees on Sunday, but our lows are also going pretty high. The highest low is on Wednesday at 82 degrees.
The Pahrump Valley Museum and Historical Society is proud to announce their next lecture, which will be held this Saturday at 1 p.m. Local resident Urban Chavez will be the guest lecturer.
And the AYSO is holding a soccer registration this Saturday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Bob Roode Community Center. The fee is $95 for the first child and $90 for each additional child. The soccer camp will be held on July 30th through August 4th. You can sign up for camp online. And that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. We will have more updates as they come up for the case we told you about earlier with the standoff. Possibly after the break, we will keep you updated on that. And after news, we may have to break into programming to keep you updated on that. But we will have more on this story as it develops, and we will, of course, bring it to you tomorrow. So anyways, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46 for now. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Murphy.
We wish you a wonderful evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Good night, Pahrump.
Good night.